시청자 여러분 안녕하세요. 엄군입니다. MLB 더 쇼20 로드 투 더 쇼 느림의 미학 유희관 키우기 방송 시작해보도록 하겠습니다. 현재 10승 거뒀고요. 상반기 이제 거의 다 끝나갑니다. 시카고 컵스 상대로 11승 도전 가보겠습니다. 자, 골드 슈미츠가 홈런 쳐줘서 지원 받은 상태에서 오 좋아요. 초구 띵공 11승 청신호가 켜졌습니다. 콜트너 여기로 와 있더라고.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in playing well.
Nice.
6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
느림의 미학
Taking in next will
유희관.
be Chris Bryant. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June.
잘못 걸리면 진짜 홈런이긴 한데.
And he lays off for ball one.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
2 balls and a strike now. The bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw in time and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 1 inning in the books here.
와, 유희관한테 찬스 왔다.
Into the box now, Hoyt Gann, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Gets it high and deep out to center field. Center fielder going back into the bleachers and gone.
와, 대박. 유희관 올스타전에서 타격 센스 있는 거 알고 있었지만 와 3런 자기 승리는 본인이 만드는 게 유희관입니다. 야, 그것도 밀어서 넘겼어. 유희관이 만약에 지금 이번에 11승 올리면 그냥 혼자 타격 피칭이랑 타격 둘 다 한 거 같은데 그냥.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season
완벽하다,
today,
그냥.
making a push
유희관.
towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count and the pitch.
그렇지.
Here's one for Jeanette, the second baseman. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Settling in now, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 1 out, nobody on.
오, 야.
Line drive base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
아하.
And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
뭔가 근데 그 구창모나 고우석이랑 다르게 유희관은 구속이 느리니까 공에 메가리가 없어. 그냥 천천히 느릿느릿 던지는 타입이라 어쩔 수 없어요. 뭔가 좀 방력이 떨어진다고 해야 되나?
Hey, I don't know if he wasn't looking for it or just got fooled
그렇지.
a little bit right there, but that was
주자 못
actually a
뛰고
decent slider to do
1루에.
some damage with.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Set to go now, Kyle Schwarber showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers
나이스.
are reflecting that. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Rizzo at second with 2 down. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
He's got that certain.
그렇지.
And we'll
야,
have to leave it there as this is
아름답다.
strike 3, and that will retire the side. One left.
오, 투런까지? 세인트루이스 공격력 쩌는데?
Striding into the box.
자, 오늘
Now
홈런
he
있는
can.
유희관.
He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence.
아, 이번
That's not
먹혔다.
his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is
괜찮아.
made here.
이미 뭐
Welcome back as the
3점이나
Cubs look to
냈기
get their
때문에
bats going here in the third
3타점
inning, and you can
올리고
say they've been trying to do that pretty
지금
much all year.
2회까지
One coach told me
무실점.
before the
뭐
game,
이보다
there are
완벽할 수 있나요?
plenty of areas
아,
for
물론
us
이제
to improve
5회까지는
offensively,
잘
but
던져야지.
first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play
네,
more often.
공이
There's too much swing and
공이
miss in
진짜
our
너무
game.
느려.
And the stats do back that
느리.
up as they currently rank
오.
near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an
나이스.
area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping up now, Rowan Wick,
투수예요.
as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
나이스.
Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a
이루수.
fastball on this next one.
1루에
And quickly, there are 2 away. So 2 are gone now in the Cubs' half of the third, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate.
아,
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Wong is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to
투아웃에서.
drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good
뭔가
at.
And in today's game,
빠른
Matty,
속구가
this is
없으니까.
such a lost start. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag
맞으면
bunt down for
속절이
a
없어.
knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Chris Bryant will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 2 on, 2 out for
오,
him here
좋아.
in the third.
유희관도 이거
Ready
기술
with the
있죠?
0-2.
어? 이게
Boy,
볼이야.
that's one of the tough. Lay off a hard breaking ball at the back foot.
나이스.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Strand a couple.
아, 또 이렇게 3런 때려주면 유희관
Bottom of the inning
완공승
now, and stepping up to hit next.
완투 승 완투
Lots of
시키겠는데 이거
baseball left
감독이?
in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on.
오,
There's a
아,
swing and a
이럴
ball
줄
hit in
알았어.
the
홈런 하나
air, and a
맞네.
ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Yeah, they dug themselves
가운데였나?
quite well, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well,
구속도
that solo
느린데
shot,
가운데로
they've stopped
가면
digging,
거의
but
뭐
they've got a long way to
배팅
go
볼이죠.
before they climb out of this hole completely.
Anthony Rizzo is in for his second plate
심판.
appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now a shot out
야.
toward the alley in right center.
아,
Rizzo will head for second.
제구로 승부해야 되는데 구속이 느리니까 제구가 안 되면 그냥 두들겨
He was
맞는 거야.
definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game. and
던지는
it
거
goes for
자체도
extra
그냥
bases. We'll see how this
어슬렁어슬렁
game
던진
proves to
거죠.
be a huge turning point for him.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
그렇지.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone,
나이스.
but with the hitter protecting with 2
아,
strikes, that's the
운이
kind of
되게
pitch you
좋다고 해야
can
되나
get him to
이거?
offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
O'Neill comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. First offering on its way. Jason Hayward will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes.
그렇지.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He
오,
can throw
좋아.
it anytime he
홈런
wants
하나
for a
뭐
strike.
1점 내줄 수
Throw to
있는
first in
거니까.
plenty of time, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits.
야, 유희가 앞에 또 타격 찬스 왔네요.
Now batting, Hoyt Gann. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, double play
아,
ball
이거
to second.
병살이다.
4, 6,
야,
3.
투수
It's a
상대하는데
double play and
이렇게
the inning is over. So no
코스를 어려운
runs
데로
or
던져주고
hits
하냐.
here as the error turns out to be unimportant. Jairo Munoz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And this
나이스.
is pop foul, but perhaps playable
이리로 잡아.
behind first.
그렇지.
And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we
Oh,
show you
3이야?
the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Hit in the air to
나이스.
center field. Thomas is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
홀튼
Riding
원.
in once again, Colton Wong. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Hit to short.
나이스.
Throw on to first, gets him, and
좋아요.
the side is retired.
승리 투수 여건 갖췄고. 어우, 얘들아. 점수 그만 내도 돼. 아, 13대 이거 뭐
Ready to go for the
야,
last
진짜
half of the inning.
구창모의
Next will be the
양키스랑
imposing power
그다음에
of Chris
저기
Bryant.
어디죠?
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
최동원의 토론토,
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there.
보석의
Usually you're looking for a fastball
저기
elevated
콜로라도.
to get the party
와.
started.
제일 낫다 세인트루이스가 진짜 타선 지원.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
고우석 같은 경우도 콜로라도도 그 기복이 좀
The next
심했죠.
0-2 misses, and
어떤
that'll move
달은
it to 1-2
세이브 기회
now.
겁나 오다가 어떤 달은 또 세이브 기회 겁나 없고. 아 진짜
Hit out
지금
towards
생각해도
second. Towards
우승한 게
second,
참 신기하단
Jeanette is
말이야.
there, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, that last at bat, Natty, he
좋아요.
turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
On the
Oh.
ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. And there's out number 2.
제구가 워낙 좋으니까
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on.
속도는 거들 뿐.
1-1, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
We got 2 down, fellas.
아,
Into center field, line drive base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my
One
man's
strike.
smiling on the inside.
Ian Happ is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
오 다행이다.
And that'll do it as Jeanette is
잘
at second
맞았었는데.
base to record the force out.
뭔가 굉장히 느슨하면서도
Stepping in for the
스무스하게
Cardinals,
능구렁이처럼
Hoyt Gann.
경기가 흘러가는 것
4th
같아.
plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in
점수차가
control
너무
all
커서
game
그런가?
long. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit down the line at first. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Ryan is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you
정구환도
want to
좋아요,
bring a
유희관.
reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of
잘
that.
참았죠?
He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number
결국
one.
삼진.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there.
와, 점수 계속 내네.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB.
그렇지.
Certainly just missed it.
느릿느릿
This
공에
guy's big power.
애들이 계속
He's
방망이
feeling pretty
나와.
good at the dish.
근데
Look
다
for him to
땅볼.
try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now batting.
First offering on its way. And a
그렇지.
big swing by Hayward, but this is on the ground to second. And there are two away now. David Bodie will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Cubs. Number 13, David.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
지금
He'll enter play at 313. 5
7회고
homers and 22
투수
RBI.
68개.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the
너무
bench with extra bases.
편안하게 생각했나?
And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Hit high and deep
Oh.
out to left field. Off the LED board and gone.
아, 이거 뭐 거의 배팅볼처럼 같네.
2 runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. Number 10 for him on the year, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
뭐
And he'll step on the
3점이면
bag
괜찮죠?
himself, and the
퀄리티
inning is
스타트니까.
over.
워낙 앞서고 있으니까 뭐.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as
나이스.
we move into the later innings. Down by a
공
ball.
하나에.
It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ball one as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
Hey, one down, one down.
A bouncer to the left
Nice.
side. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. In there for strike 1. Bases
원스트라이크.
are empty here with 2 men out.
그렇.
Grounded to the
어?
right.
아,
And this will
저거는
get
이루수가
through into right,
잡았어야지.
and he's aboard with a single.
Hey guys, he doubled up
아니,
on that
체력
breaking
없는데
ball.
어디까지
The
던지나?
batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good
팔에-
hit on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
8회까지만
Ian
하려나?
Happ is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A 2-ball no
제구도 안
strike
돼.
count to the Cubs
체력이
center
없으니까.
fielder. Hit back up the middle,
아하.
and that'll get through into
바꿔줘,
center field for a
감독.
base hit.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like
안
this guy,
바꾸네.
any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut
아,
off your
근데
bat, you don't even want to
게이지
walk
저기
home plate.
맞추기가
You're
쉽지가
scuffling
않다,
so
진짜.
bad.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless.
그렇지.
A nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out.
굿샷.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side.
드디어 바꿔주네. 야, 15점. 와, 유희관 11승 성공합니다. 너무 점수차가 많으니까 던지면서도 약간 좀 루즈해졌네. 긴장감이 없었던 것 같아요.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition
과연
of baseball on
이번에도
the show. Tonight, an
12승
intriguing matchup between the Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals.
타선 지원이 워낙 좋았기 때문에 여유 있게
Hoyt Gann
우승했는데
will be on the mound for the series
11승
opener.
2패
Dan
방어율
Plesac, what's the
1.97.
word on him?
아주 좋습니다.
Not easy as a
성적은.
rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of
효고
yourself.
아키야마.
Digging in, number 4. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in playing
유희관만 잘
reasonably well of
던져주면
late, though they
세인트루이스
have
워낙
dropped their
지금
last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team
타격이
finds itself with a
좋으니까.
huge
아,
lead,
아키야마
double
역시
digits right now, and climbing,
저걸
playing
또
really
1, 2간
good baseball.
만드네.
Some people will say, "Oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels." I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some
몸쪽.
guys off their feet if the manager wants. So there's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused
나이스.
on playing really good baseball. I would
아,
not
땅볼이
worry
아니어서
about it.
방사는
Keep
무리였고.
pushing the throttle.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas
슬라이드
Castellanos will
좋다.
bat next. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Runner at first here, 1 man
나이스.
out. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play
느린
for
공인데
out number
방망이를
2.
잘 부러뜨린다.
Standing in, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll get his
나이스.
first opportunity in this one.
야,
Oh, and he can't come up with it.
오,
Throw
다행이다.
on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
아, 아깝네.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
몸쪽.
Lifted the other way out to
가운데였어.
left center. Chasing after it is O'Neill. He's
아하.
around first, heading for 2. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks
안
off the
좋은데?
inning with a ground rule double. In now for the
나이스.
Reds, Freddie
너무 뜬공.
Galvis. And he'll
못
hit with
뛰지?
a chance to push across the
기록
game's first
30인데.
run.
Yeah, great
볼게요.
RBI
아,
opportunity
근데
here.
안 뛰는데
But
굳이
at
왜
the very
던지냐?
least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced.
몸쪽
But I'll tell
안
you, from a
나오네.
pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
That's ball 2.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And he
그렇지.
pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Moustakas leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
그렇지.
Popped up.
야,
And
이거
that's the
좋다.
second out.
계속 지금 저 몸쪽 공 애들 다 나오네. 체크 스윙
That'll
되네요.
bring in Phillip Ervin. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it
아,
ain't coming back.
이것도 한 방 먹네.
Gone.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to
아,
giving up
몸쪽
some
공 잘
bombs, so
붙였는데
I'm sure
저걸 또
that'll be
홈런
a
때리네요.
wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Jose Lopez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
못 던진 건 아닌데 내가 너무 몸쪽 난발해서
Man, that's
그런지
one of those.
노렸었나?
How could you
저걸 또
not swing at
홈런으로
that one?
넘겨버리네.
A good take there on that pitch.
Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, number 4. He singled to open up the ball game.
In his first at bat, he hit that breaking ball for a base hit. It'll be interesting to see
2점
if he's sitting
정도는
off speed again here in this
세인트루이스에서
AB.
내줄 수 있으니까.
1-1 to the Reds' leadoff man. No offer on that one. 2 balls
저거
and a strike.
아니라고?
Now the 2-1
아,
pitch.
심판
Slow little roller
나이스.
to third. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael De Leon. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Michael.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hard stuff
좋고요.
on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first two pitches
그렇지.
right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Michael De Leon is out number 2 here in the third
구속이
inning. Lifted out
느리니까
towards
한
straightaway center
번씩
field.
홈런이 나와서 그렇지.
Thomas makes the catch,
그 외엔
and the
괜찮아요.
inning is over. Bottom of the inning now.
아,
And
유희관
next
타석
will be the
붙었는데
pitcher, Hoyt Gann.
홈런 한번 기대해봐도
Ready
좋을
to
것
deliver.
같은데.
Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase,
에헤이.
and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Let's play ball. 3.
Digging in to try it again, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Thomas
나이스.
is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. One out, nobody on. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. This is pulled into right. And Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit.
아,
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead
뭔가
red
좀
piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss
유희관의
it.
경기는
At the plate, Freddie Galvis. One ball,
흐물흐물
no
거린다고
strikes
해야
to
되나?
count. Here's the 1-0.
Hey, we got one out
2
here.
runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Starts to go around here,
나이스,
but it
싱크
doesn't matter.
좋았고.
This is strike 2 anyway.
2-2.
And
Wow.
a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he
아,
misses with
진짜
that
안
for
나오네.
ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away. First pitch of the at-bat on its
그렇지,
way.
이거 병살.
Hit out towards second.
2루,
A bare hand for
1루.
one. Relay to first in time, and just like that.
아, 그 점수 못 내.
Stepping into the box, Phillip Ervin. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. And that's in there for strike 1.
1's the count.
Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
그렇지.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly.
낮게
And the
낮게만
fifth
잘
inning will
들어가면
start with a
되는데.
ground out, one away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jose Lopez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on.
나이스.
But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, number 4. 1 for 2 on his
오,
line so
좋아.
far in the game. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in
깔끔하네요.
time, and that ends the inning. Now batting.
5회
Hoyt
교체 안
Gann. He's 0
했으면
for 1 thus far.
7회까지는 갈 수 있겠다.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
checks his swing
잘
here, but he does so
참았고.
in time.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay
아,
in the
이거를
setback.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 2-2.
아,
High fly
먹혔다.
ball out to straightaway center. Number 4 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Play ball.
All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Michael De Leon. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
잡나?
Back goes Thomas,
아,
but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
교체 당할래나?
And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
그렇지.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far.
야,
This
이거
one,
3루까지
and there was
가겠는데?
another good fastball for a strikeout there.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Settling in now, Mike Moustakas. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit
그래도
foul.
몸쪽
So
집요하게
missed
파지.
opportunity there. A ball that's carrying.
나이스.
And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning.
오, 좋아. 2대2. 얘들아. 어? 아니, 한 번 더 던질 체력 됐는데? 와, 존 겐트 진짜.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a
지네,
tough
결국.
stretch on the road to win the first game.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New
세인트루이스가
York
디비전
Yankees
1등이고
and the
2등이랑
St. Louis Cardinals.
12경기
It's
차인데
interleague
양키스는 그거보다 앞서 있어. 도대체 얼마나 센 팀인
is
거야?
on the mound for game 2.
아,
What do we need to know
장난
here, Danny?
없네요 진짜.
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to
양키스
this point.
상대로
ERA in
12승
the low
가능할지.
twos, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup.
줘봐,
This is a
12게임
really
반차.
good pitcher.
Dan Dero, we
근데
take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this
카디널스보다
afternoon. They come in trying to
3게임
rebound
더-
after a loss that snapped
와,
a modest
세다니.
3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds
3승 더
itself with a
많았던 것 같아.
huge lead, double digits right now.
도대체
They're
알동은
climbing,
얼마나
playing really
빡센데인가.
good baseball. Some people will say, "Oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels." I look at it the other way, man.
그렇지.
You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about
안두자.
it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Miguel Andujar comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. On the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw
굿샷.
gets him. 2 down. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off a hard breaking ball at the back foot.
야, 8개로 1회
We'll have to
마무리
leave
졌어.
it there as
좋아요.
the play is made here to end the inning.
아, 점수 못 내네. 게리콜이네 상대가.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
게리콜이 문제가 아니라 지금 타자들이 너무 세서.
Count even now at 1-1.
그렇지.
Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly. Throw to
좋다.
first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
토레스.
One ball, no strikes to count.
걸을 타선이 하나
1-0
없네. 오까지.
delivery. In
다
for a
애들이-
strike, it's 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2.
히팅존이 전부 다 핫이야.
Now a
홀드가
ball
없어.
hit hard towards center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
안타 안 맞는 게 이상할 정도야.
Now
와,
at the
에런
plate,
저지.
Aaron Judge. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And that
볼이야?
misses ball one.
You gotta love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
And it's a
그렇지.
ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half
그렇지.
of the plate.
야,
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Oh.
And there's out number 2.
병살 코스였는데. 그래, 하나라도 잡은 게 어디냐.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez.
아니 근데
And he's a guy
몸쪽에
looking to
바짝 붙인
break
걸
out in a big
쳤는데도
way. Hasn't been
어떻게
getting the
타구
results he
코스가
or his
저렇게
club have been hoping
좋게
for.
가냐.
Carlson
오,
is under it, and he
이외에도
makes the catch
잘
for out
넘겼네요.
number 3.
역시 양키스 살
One
떨립니다.
left for the Yankees.
아하.
Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Hicks, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
그렇지.
Hit fairly well out towards
아까 조금
straightaway
먹혔죠?
center. Thomas has
좋아요.
it for route number 1. Into the box now,
게리콜.
Garrett Cole, as he'll get
부담
his
없이
first
던져야지.
opportunity in this one. Now a
오.
ball lined toward the gap in left center.
오,
And he will
게리콜.
make the play out there, and there
날카로웠다.
are 2 away now. Into the box, Gio Urshela. Second appearance
안
here.
돼,
He
슬라이더
grounded
어떻게
out to
저렇게
start
던져.
the ball game.
저거는 잘못
And a sinker
던지다가
dips too low there.
홈런
Into
맞을
the
수 있기
dirt, in
때문에
fact.
Kind of
저 코스는
surprised
위험해.
not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
1 strike.
3rd inning, no score to this point.
그렇지.
On
좋아.
the corner, 2-2. Fouled
와,
away.
저걸 코트해? 그래, 이거 좀 아끼자.
Hit on the ground
그렇지.
to 3rd.
타이밍 뺏었죠.
Throw
좋아.
in time, and the side is retired.
자, 유희관 타석부터.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Hoyt Gann.
게리콜 상대로 홈런 치면
And now
대박인데.
pitch on the way. This
아,
ball's hit in the air down
까비.
the right side and out of play.
유희관
0-1.
와, 올스타 득표
One
6위?
strike now from Cole.
Nope,
That's
that's a
over,
ball.
but low. It's a ball and a strike.
6위면은 뽑힐래나?
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
투수 부문 6위라는 건데 그것도 선발.
No, that's
He's
down.
fallen behind now, 3-1.
게리코
Well, that
계속 볼만
sets up a
던지죠.
big pitch right here,
투수
man,
상대하는데
because you
무슨
don't
이렇게
want to lose
볼을.
the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff
야,
guy.
유희관 여유 있게 칠만한 공이 없구만. 방망이 쿨하게 던지며.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff
오.
man.
아 뭐야? 직선타였어?
Play ball. He's out.
All set for the start of the fourth, and set to go as the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings.
나는 직선타가 아닌 줄 알고.
You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some
아.
base runners on and get him in, but that
보통
hasn't been the case.
다른 애들은
And that's a
잡거든요.
base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
공석이나 뭐
We take a
구창모
look
이런
at the
애들은
numbers up to this point. You
놓치더라도
see he's only given up
우리가
2 hits so far today.
바로
So he's
숙여버리네.
been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to
아,
be seen if he can keep that
몸살인 거
shutout
이렇게
intact
귀엽냐.
going forward. But I'm not betting against him.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1,
아 심판.
and it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have
그렇지,
made the
이거
count
병살.
0-2. Didn't get it
2루,
though, so now you
1루.
have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
On to first to complete the double play. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No
제구로
balls and
가는
a
수밖에
strike
없어
to count.
유희관은. 그렇지.
Chop toward the second baseman. Reined in.
오,
They'll whip
다행이다.
this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
아 이렇게 순삭당하냐 얘들아.
Stepping into the box, Labor Torres. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
오,
Hard hit ball to
아,
short. And he'll have himself a leadoff
장타 아니긴
single as this
다행이다.
is through into left.
퍼펙트 뜬 거 같은데 타이밍.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped
아,
foul.
네,
Comes
이런
into this
좋지냐.
at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
그렇지.
Right
야.
side. And that finds its
타워
way
코스
through for a
뭐야?
base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as
완전
there are
병살
2 aboard
간격인데.
now. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at bat.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Now the 1-0 is a curveball
Wow.
taken low for a ball.
나온 거 아니냐?
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 home.
아,
And this one's in the dirt.
포수 너까지 가지가지 한다 진짜.
So now 2 men in scoring position. And a step off.
그냥 내보내. 말로 채워.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
The center fielder.
Aaron Hicks is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
자신 있다는 거지
Pitcher
유희관
on the mound
그만큼.
has to find a way to minimize
그렇지.
damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to
2루.
trade 2 outs for a run.
1루.
Back to first, so
오,
they
좋아.
get the double play, but the
아이고,
run
홈으로
does
가지.
come in to score. Standing in, Garrett Cole. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Count even at 2-2. Grounded up the first
홈으로
baseline,
던지는 것도
but a
나쁘지
foul
않았을
ball
텐데.
as it
아,
holds at 2-2. Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here's the 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a 3-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets
아,
a little
뭐야.
disappointing as a pitcher. So you
게리콜이?
think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
아,
He lays off here. It's ball 4. Man, that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Now batting. The first
Fouled
baseman,
off.
Gio Urshela.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Again, another foul ball. On the ground for the shortstop DeYoung. Scoops
그렇지.
up, throw to second
야,
for the
그래도
force out, and the side
한
is
점만 준
retired.
거면 잘한 거지.
A
무사
run
말면서.
on 2 hit.
Play ball. Full four. Take your base.
The pitcher, Hoyt Gann, steps up to the plate in a
유희관,
sacrifice
제발.
situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Low for
One ball.
1. Ground ball
아.
to second. This could be 2. LeMahieu's got
아,
it.
잘 친
Torres
거
at the
아니야?
bag. On to first as they get the double. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Miguel Andujar. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
타선 지원 너무
Hey,
못
there aren't
받는
too
거
many
아니야
power
이거?
hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
아,
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Gone to
Wow.
lead off the inning.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best
역시
players in their
양키스.
lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to
심판
be the
우승
deciding factor in a
질이고요.
game.
DJ LeMahieu stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0
Two
now.
balls. No strike.
Sent on the ground out to second.
아, 왜
He's
애들이
got
또
it.
점수를 못 내? 근데
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Now
계속 타선
batting,
지원을 못 받네.
Giancarlo Stanton. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. The 1-1 home. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets
이로
by
빨리-
into third.
오, 다행이다.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those
Ah.
are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off.
Ball four. Take your base. Three.
야, 저거를 위관 타석도 안 하고.
Three. Out. He's out. That's ball four. Out. You're out. Out.
그래도 팬은 없었네.
Ball four. Take your base. Three.
와, 좀 심하네.
The
세인트루이스.
skipper has to be pleased.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League.
필라델피아한테는 이기겠지? 얘네 성적도
Aaron
별로 안
Nola
좋은데?
is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils.
야, 근데
And any
에로놀라
thoughts?
7승 7패
Hey,
했는데
this guy's one of the
방어를
better pitchers in the
2.5인
league.
거
And
보면
one stat that jumps
잘
out.
던지네.
Take a look.
아, 솔로 홈런. 선취점
And
좋아.
that'll bring up Gene
이번에 좀
Segura.
승리
He'll
투수
lead
가자.
things off
아,
here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies,
Here it comes.
the third baseman, G.
Fastball taken, but
사실
that
근데
gets the zone for a
9점
strike.
줬으면
And
괜찮은
fellas, we
건데
take a look at the
좀 전에도
Redbirds
보면
entering play here
디비전
tonight.
어떻게
Looking to make
1등인지
it three
모르겠어.
straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, guys, this
12게임
team is
차이면
certainly
뭐.
coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game.
물론 아직
There's a fight
상반기
at
안
the bat rack
끝났지만
right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue
왜 그래 갑자기 또
offensive surge in this one.
이거 하나.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in
Ah.
unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Batting second,
First offering on
the
its way.
shortstop.
Bryson Stott is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
있는다.
From the belt, the pitch.
오, 실투였는데.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. Hit
Oh.
back up the middle.
아,
And that's through for a hit.
아, 이 코스가 이렇게 행운의 안타처럼 나와야 다.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there,
Ah,
Dan. Sent
Harper.
it back right where it came
the
from.
right fielder,
Bryce Harper is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Segura over at second. Stott on at first with nobody out. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. And
그렇지.
he struck him out.
오,
So striding in, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
좋고요.
And he
몸쪽.
throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
One down now, one down.
와, 안
1-2.
나오네.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking
그렇지.
stuff.
경사.
0-2, but he
2루.
certainly looked ready for a breaker on that
1루.
pitch.
오,
On to
다행이다.
Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A
능력치도
double play,
먹었고.
and the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go. And coming
위기.
forward, the veteran
잘
outfielder
벗어났어요, 유희가.
Kevin Pillar.
Kevin.
And now a soft liner here
아,
to the right
까비.
side. Foul. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hit
오,
hard on the ground is
다행이다.
short. DeYoung fields it cleanly.
나이스.
Throw on to first in time, one away. At the plate, Jordan
가자.
Luplow. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. Luplow, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the third round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level,
Nice.
but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch
싱커 다시
after
한번.
he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's
나이스.
a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Batting seven.
Here comes the first pitch.
Davey.
Hit sharply on
Oh.
the ground to the left. And the inning will
서울에서 맞네.
continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall, this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And as you see right there, that total puts them in the 14th spot, otherwise known as second to last in the NL. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. And he gets the call there, 3-1.
원스트라이.
A bouncer to
나이스.
the left side, reined in.
2루. 좋아.
And that'll do it as Jeanette is at second base. Coming to the plate now, Hoyt Gann. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Yeah.
Pitch on the way. Down
아,
the first baseline.
가운데 아니었어?
Hoskins
아, 근데
gathers it
방망이
in,
밑에
and he'll
맞았구나.
take it to the bag himself for the out.
타격이 조금 침체한 유희관.
Bottom of the third now, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola.
Phillies. The pitcher.
Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Nola is below the Mendoza line. Batting average
오.
under 200, unfortunately.
실투였는데,
He'd
그래도
be the
다행
first to
투수라
tell you he's not happy
중견수면.
with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Now the pitch.
Baseman number 2.
Gene Segura is in for his second plate
Segura.
appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
나이스.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing
그렇지.
and a miss at one in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Segura is retired, 2 down now. Ready now, Bryson Stott, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping.
포수 그렇게
Dan,
잘
you can
못 잡는 거
certainly
아니야,
attest
공을?
to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire
나이스.
career. But pressure's off now.
오우,
Maybe he gets
유격수
hot.
송구
And the
좋았다.
off-balance throw is right there for the third out.
오우, 폴대종 풀원. 간만에 좀 타선 좀
Stepping
봤네.
in and ready for another shot. Bryce Harper looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at
아,
bat.
근데
This
또
one is
바로
hit a
홈런 맞는
ton out
이유가
to center. Racing back the
역시
center
하퍼.
fielder. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
슬라이더 잘 들어가는데, 야.
And that'll bring up the
중심을
Sacramento
제대로
product,
맞았네.
Rhys Hoskins. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Down the third baseline.
나이스.
Scooped up.
좋아요.
On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Settling in now, Kevin Pillar. 1 run in and 1 gone so far at the center. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Ground ball sent back
제발,
up the middle.
그렇지.
DeYoung gathers it in.
좋아.
And there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Jordan Luplow hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the
그렇지.
dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And he'll step
오,
on the bag himself, and
홈런
the inning
맞지만
is
그래도
over.
나머지는 다
So it's
좋았어.
Stepping in for the Cardinals.
아,
Boyd
타격이
Gann.
잘안 된단
He got on
말이야.
top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
그렇지.
Line toward right center.
우중간 완전
And
갈랐죠,
that'll
유희관.
split the gap as it should be extra bases.
2루까지
And
여유
he'll
있게
reach second
들어갑니다.
now with 1 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Harper is back in plenty
자,
of time to put
유희관
this away, however,
3루까지
and
주루
there are
플레이.
2 gone. The tag
와,
and third,
이게
and they
아웃돼?
got him a double play, and very quickly here the side is retired.
와, 나 당연히 세이프되는 거리일 줄
In the box
알았는데
now, Davey Grillon,
아웃이
on
되네.
the base hit in his first trip.
Things not looking very good
나이스
so far in this
먹혔어요.
one, but we're still in the
유희관
middle innings. They're down
공
by
뜨는 위치
a couple
가르쳐주죠.
of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Scott Kingery is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
그렇지.
2-2 now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
오, 당이다.
This'll
자이스
hang
좋아.
up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for
오.
the second out.
어? 놀라도 계속 계속 타자 대타 안 쓰는
He's
거
at the plate
보니까
as he takes a cold strike
얘네도
one.
놀라 계속
Hey,
쓸
this guy's
건가
got to be
보네요.
pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on
나이스.
the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is
마지막은
notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's
어?
been a treat to watch.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Little
그렇지.
chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the
좋아요.
side is retired. 3 up, 3 down.
와, 폴대종 이번 경기 완전 캐리하네.
standing in. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a
아,
little bit too late.
와, 코스가 좋네.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Bryson Stott is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
아, 위험하다.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate.
아까
And he
하프한테
fouls this
홈런
one off.
맞았는데.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A ball and a strike.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
The 1-2.
아,
Drive out toward left center field.
아,
Segura rounds the corner and is headed home.
아 이렇게 서로 밀어.
Stott rounds third and is
다이소가
digging for the
잡았어야지.
plate. He'll score easily as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Hey, with that base hit right there,
야,
that's
안
his
바꾸냐?
3rd run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together
아,
with a
근데
great
진짜
approach,
실투 한 방에
finding his
저렇게
3rd
되네.
RBI of the day.
Reese Hoskins stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. 1 ball and 1
공에
strike to the
뭔가
Phillies first
위력이
baseman.
없어 유희관은.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Hey, nobody on.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying
저게
to do
볼이야,
anything but
심판.
hit the
아,
baseball
진짜.
as far as he can.
스투존 어디에든 진짜 오심 쩌는 것 같아. KBO건 메이저리그건.
And he's going to motion for his bullpen.
와, 실점 안 했어. 제발. 얘들아. 아, 뭐 더블 플레이 뭐냐?
3. He's out. Ball 4. Take the base. 3.
아, 4대4 앤드류 밀러 저
Ball 4. Take your base. That's ball 4.
아, 이렇게 애들이 이렇게 못하냐? 카디너스 11경기 반 차이로 와 앞서고 있는데 왜 중간계 투랑 타선이 이무하는지 모르겠네요. 와 그래도 유희관 다승 선두 4경기 중에 1승밖에 못했는데 아직도 선두예요. 플레이허티도 9승 3패. 분명히 좋지가 않거든 유희관에 비하면. 마르티네즈 망했고 김강현도 그냥 쏘쏘하네. 유희관보다는 못한데. 마이콜라스도 망했고 유희관이고요. 그 다음 근데 왜 5순위지? 오버롤은 그렇다 치더라도 성적상으로는 제일 뛰어난데 좀 이해할 수가 없네요. 아 세인트루이스가 디비전 1등은 맞는데 진짜 타선이랑 중간계 투들이 너무 못하네요. 그래서 오늘 4경기 중에 1승밖에 못 거뒀습니다. 좀 아쉽네요. 자, 오늘 방송 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.